Good morning, friends. Welcome back. Happy Thanksgiving. It is bright and early here at my place in northern New York. With it being Thanksgiving, I figured I would do one of my thankful 30s. I am going to do 2023 and then I'm going to just do 24 and 25 next year. I did finish book one of 2024. I am still way behind, so that's not going to happen this year, and 25 is not going to happen this year either. They're going to get completed, but I'm not going to get the flip throughs done. But yeah, I thought I'd do a quick flip through of my 2023 books and show you how I do those. All right, let's get right into it. So I did look to see whose kit I used for this, and it is a Felicity Jane kit. I'm not 100% sure if she is still in business, but if she is, I will tag her below. Let me grab something so I can write that down real quick. Because if I don't, I will forget. Okay. These stickers right here were it's not a rub-on. Is it a rub-on? Yeah, they're rub-ons from the dollar store when it was a dollar store. Dollar Tree when everything was a dollar still. But yeah, so this is, I want to say it was like a fall. It was actually a grateful Thanksgiving type kit that I used to subscribe to. So I'm pretty sure that this was a subscription kit. So, and I didn't date or number the pages this time in this book, but this is our new home. So 2022 is when we actually moved into this house. So that's why I did not do a 2022 thankful, because everything was still in a box. And we moved in on Thanksgiving of 2022. So I am thankful for so the way that I wrote this year's is I'm thankful and grateful for our home. We moved in on November 25th of 2022. It was a bit of a journey, and we finally got to move in, and we were grateful that the people we were buying the home from let us move in because they didn't have the title to the home. So it was going to take months before we were going to be able to move in. And we were actually staying in an Airbnb because the house that we sold within a few weeks. And the people that bought it wanted to move in, which you can't blame them. So we moved all of our stuff into the garage here, and then we stayed in an Airbnb. So that was fun, but expensive. And because the lady that was selling this house was very kind, she let us move in, and we actually didn't end up closing on our house until February 10th of 2023. But it was very kind of her to let us move in. Once we moved in, we put in the pellet stove, which I love the pellet stove. It is very cozy. We did have some issues at first with our pellet stove, but we got it fixed and it was running perfect. I was very grateful that we finally made our trip to the Smoky Mountains. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I just loved it. I loved it. We went to the Smoky Mountains again this year. Excuse me. It's stunning there. It's beautiful. I want to say this was inside the Smoky Mountains. I'm not 100% sure if that was on Cades Cove Drive. I want to say it was, but I love it. It was so beautiful there. I'd love to move down. Thankful for my eyes. Eyes to be able to see the beauty in the world and my beautiful grandbabies, and just grateful to have my sight. I have a huge scrapbook room now. Well, crafting room, I would say. I wouldn't say it's a scrapbook room, but it's filled with plenty of scrapbooking items. I'm always thankful to have a crafting / scrapbook room. Oh, this was a major thing. The house came with a dishwasher. Oh my God, I was so grateful. So grateful. I've never had a dishwasher in my life, but I love it. I don't use it as much as I thought I would, and I'm always grateful for my husband. He is my biggest supporter. He is my everything, my universe, and the universe knew what it was doing when he brought us together. Grateful for my job. So in 2022, I had to find another job. So I was part of central scheduling patient registration at the local hospital. And we were notified in June with 2 days' notice. Mind you, we were a union. And with 2 day notice, actually found on a Saturday, that they were letting our whole department go, which was not cool. So they let our whole department go on a Monday morning, and we had to find new jobs. No, they did not notify us ahead of time because they're supposed to give us 3 months notice. And we were not included in on that notice. It was only billing and one other department, billing and something else. I can't remember. But registration and scheduling was not notified. So me and my coworker at the time, we are actually the only two that fought this. And the hospital ended up actually having to pay us for 3 more months and keeping our insurance. And at that time, I was actually out on disability because I had back surgery. So that was very fun. But yeah, so I got my summer paid for that year. And I found my new job, the job I'm at now, which I sell manufactured and modular homes. And I am so very grateful that I found this job. I do like this job. Don't get me wrong, it's very stressful some days, but anyways, I am extremely grateful for my mother. My mother is always there. We may not see eye to eye all the time, but I'm always grateful for my mom, and I'm glad to have her in my life every day. My pup, I'm always grateful for my pup. He is my baby. He is definitely my baby. My kids will tell you that too. He he's so funny because when the grandbabies come over, he's so jealous, but you know what? That's because he's a baby. He is the big baby, and he brings me so much joy. He really does. He's always waiting at the door for me when I get home. It's like he knows. My husband will come home and he'll get a little excited, but then he'll go lay by the back door and wait for me to come home. And then he's just extremely excited when I get home. I am thankful for my Asher man. He is such a joy. He is my favorite grandson. And I can say that because I only have one grandson. And he will always be in my life, no matter if his parents are together or not. I will always be able to see him, his mom, and his dad. They always let me see him whenever I need some Asher time, and he has such a personality. Oh my God, he has grown so much since 2023. And then little Miss Penelope, she will be my favorite granddaughter. She is my only granddaughter, and I am so grateful to have her in my life. Her personality is so wild, and she just has so much energy, and I love it. Oh my God, her curls. And oh my God, I love it. She has the curly cues and just beautiful hair. And she makes me so happy. She has so much energy, though. She wears me out. But you know what? That's kids nowadays. And then coffee. I'm always grateful for coffee. Speaking of which, let's take a sip real quick. I am a Tim Hortons person. So for hot coffee, I'm a Tim Hortons person. But for cold coffee, I am a Dunkin' Donuts girl. And I will get Starbucks. If there's a Starbucks around, I will get a Starbucks sometimes. Sometimes I will get a Starbucks. Not all the time, but because sometimes when I'm driving to Syracuse, I'm like, oh, I can go to Starbucks and get me a Frappuccino. No. Last time I went, I didn't stop there. I just got me a I just got me a cold coffee, or I'll get me an energy drink. Not that they do anything for me, but I'll get one. Because I cannot drink coffee on a 2-hour drive because I will have to stop at a rest stop. If you know, you know. But yeah, so I'm always grateful to have me a good cup of coffee and our chicks. So when we moved into this house, we decided that we were gonna get some chickens. At that time, eggs were ridiculously expensive. So we ended up buying 10 chickens. I think I want to say 2 or 3 of them had passed away when we first got them. So then we went to Tractor Supply and we bought 3 more to bring it up to the 10. One of them ended up passing, but so we are down to 9 at this point. And I always call them my little freeloaders, but they do. They give us, we got Easter eggers, and then we got, oh, what are those regular ones called? Oh, I can't, oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember right now. But yeah, so like 9 eggs a day is a lot of eggs. So we give our neighbor eggs, and, you know, they'll bring them to their family and stuff too, which we don't mind. Sharing is caring, and they are awesome people. Our neighbors are. So we love to be able to give them some fresh eggs. And this was my new car. I got this this year. I actually had surgery in 2023 on my back again. My disc had to be removed and they had to put in a metal cage. So at that point, I was looking for a new car. And the second I sat in this car, the seat was so comfortable. I don't think I've ever had a vehicle where the seat was this comfortable. And we actually just traded this car in. But the heated seat in this car was amazing. My husband said he has never felt a heated seat in a car get that hot. But it felt so good on my back because even in the summer, I would use the heated seat in it. And I loved it. But yeah, we just traded it in, and we got him a new truck, and I took his older truck to get used to it because I'm going to be trading it in for another truck come this summer. This is just like an extra little thankful blurb, and it says, "Today and every day, I am thankful and grateful that we have a home with heat, water, and electricity, that we have warm clothes to put on and shoes to wear every day. I am thankful that we have food to eat every day and I have a stove to cook it on. I am thankful that we have a car and can put gas in it." And this quote says, "Sometimes we forget how blessed we are. My hot water works. I have groceries to eat. I can still afford eggs. Well, granted, we have chickens. I have clean sheets on my bed. I have family and friends that love me. And I woke up today in my right mind. If that's not blessed, I don't know what is." So that was book 1. And I always do this into 2. I don't know how. I don't know how this is. I don't know. It's not as small as my last ones. Weird. Okay, so part 2. More of the Felicity Jane. And I think I was actually gluing the pages together to make them a little more sturdy. I'm thankful for my sister. She is, even when we were younger, we didn't see eye to eye. Sometimes we don't, see eye to eye now, but whatever. That's sisters for you. We'll call each other and we'll just catch up for because we don't talk every day, but when we do talk, we talk for 2-3 hours. I do have my nieces' faces covered up. They don't want me to show them. And today I'm thankful for my nieces, Abby and Zoe. And they're glued to my mom's hip whenever she's here. And my 2 were never really as close the older they got with my mom. I think that's mainly just because my mom stays at my sister's house, so she's more she's with the girls out more. So, and whereas my kids are also older too. Like, my sister's youngest is 6. She just turned 16, and my youngest is turning 21. So my kids are a little bit older, but my kids still love their grandmother, and they're still close with her. I'm thankful for the fresh eggs that we get from our chickens. And I was hoping for a pink egg, but we only got like a light blue, a blue, and then we got the brown ones. And then I am always thankful for my daughter. She will always be my favorite daughter. And I can say that because I have a boy and a girl. And my daughter is always one of my biggest supporters. Her and my husband are the ones that told me to start this channel. So, I'm doing I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I'm pushing out videos. I'm still working, still working on it, trying to grow. And like my daughter, I root her on as well because she does drawings of pets. And she has actually been commissioned by quite a few people to do those. So she loves to draw. She really does. And she's such a good girl. She really is. She's such a great mom too. That's Penelope's mom. And Penelope is quite the wild child, and Marissa is more of a kind of a laid back, take it easy kind of person. And for her to have a wild child, it's just kind of funny. But she handles it. She takes it in stride. Like my granddaughter has autism, so it's a lot for Marissa to handle. But Marissa is doing amazing with it. And Penelope is doing great. She's starting to talk a lot more, which I love it. I love it. And she might be going to preschool in January, as long as she gets accepted. Because her speech therapist had left, and they don't have another speech therapist right now in the area that they live in. So with her going to school or preschool, it will help her, and she'll have all those extra resources as well. So fingers crossed she gets accepted. Today and every day, I am extremely grateful for Abigail, one of my nieces. She has such a strong drive in life, and her personality is amazing, and I love it. She has such a pure heart. She's got such a loving heart. She is so good with the grandbabies. She loves kids. She really does. And she is so smart. She has big goals, and I know she will achieve those goals. Like she wants to get her doctorate in psychology, and I know she will. She is she is very goal driven, and I know she'll go far. Um, again, thankful for my Penelope. And then again, thankful for my Asher man. Oh my God, I can't believe how small he was. He's going to be 3 in February. I can't believe it. They grow so fast. I'm thankful to be able to go on vacations. Yes, we do save. Like right now, we're saving for Vegas. We don't want to use credit cards for anything. Yes, we do have a credit card, but that's for emergencies. Like, it wasn't even an emergency, but because we get points. So what I did is I booked it with our credit card, and then I took the cash and I paid the credit card off almost immediately. So then that way we got the points, and we can use those points towards like either paying on the credit card, which we won't do that, or we can use it towards like flights in the future. We can use it towards hotels, things like that. And then we get points for, like, my husband will use it for his gas, like once a month, just to keep it active. But we never get to the point where we have to pay interest. So we always pay it off before the interest hits. But yeah, I'm so grateful that we get to do vacations, enjoy those vacations. And I know it's a luxury for some people, but we do. We save. Like this one was 2 years ago, this vacation. Last year, did we go anywhere last year? I don't think, no, we didn't go anywhere in 2024 that I can remember. No, we actually ended up staying home because I won that trip to Cancun in March. So, we ended up canceling our vacations because my husband only had a certain amount of time, so he could go to Cancun. So we actually didn't have to pay any, excuse me, we didn't have to pay anything for the Cancun because I won that through my job. So we actually only saved up a little bit. We took whatever we didn't have to pay for flights, hotels, food, nothing. We had to get him a passport and any money that we wanted for spending and for the kennel and parking at the airport. But we ended up saving up like $1,500 and we still came home with like $600. And we just put that towards the vacation that we went on in September, which was our 10-year anniversary. And I'm always grateful for my son. Excuse me. My son, we have been through a lot of tough times with my son during the teen years. That teenage boy, he knows everything. Mom knows nothing. That kind. He was a pain in my butt, but you know what? He will always be my favorite son, and I will always be there for him no matter what. Always giving him life advice, and it's not because I want to be like, I know more than you, I'm better than you. No, it's because I've been there, and I just want to help him through life, and I will always love him no matter what. It's been a struggle sometimes, but I'm always there when he needs me, and he knows that. He'll be 21 in December, 3 days before Christmas. Yes, he's a Christmas baby, a little turd. But, he's that kid. He's that second child syndrome. Definitely, for sure, he has that second child syndrome. But, I wouldn't change him for the world, and he is mine. And I love him to death, just like I love my daughter to death. And I wouldn't change her for the world either. I'm always thankful for beautiful sunrises. Like where we live, I get some beautiful sunrises. I don't get to see the sunsets as much anymore unless I'm in town where we used to live, because my job is in where we used to live. So that's about 30-minute drive, sometimes longer in the winter, depending. But we get some beautiful sunrises out here. So that's awesome. I actually captured this one on my drive down to Syracuse. But yeah, you can kind of see like it's blurred right there. But yeah. Oh, and the budget mom. I'm always grateful that I found the budget mom. She has taught me how to budget smart, help pay off my debts, save money, and you don't need credit cards to live. She has taught me that. And when I found her, I think I had over $25,000 in debt, in credit card debt. And with her budget system and the way that she teaches, I was able to pay off so much of my debt in a short amount of time. I was so surprised because never have I ever been able to do that. Yes, I ended up accumulating debt again, and I'm in the process of paying that off. And that should be paid off in the next couple of months. And I'll be going like steadfast after Christmas. But right now I'm kind of in limbo with Christmas, just kind of paying what I need to just to keep everything going. But oh my God. So saw a mama bear. There was 2 baby bears too. While we were driving through the national park, I got to see the mama bear and 3 baby bears. It was so cool. I loved it. When we were hiking, I actually got to see a bear too. And it was so weird because like when we were hiking up to the waterfall, the bear didn't even really move. I was like 10 feet away from it, taking pictures. They didn't care. They just let you take pictures. And it was just the one bear. But with this one, we were in the vehicle. The people that got out of their vehicles were crazy because there was baby bears there. I would never. Nope. You don't not around baby bears. Baby bear, mama bear will attack. But that was so cool. I loved seeing that. We didn't see any bears this past September when we went. So this one is thankful for Zoe. I do have her face covered. She is one of my youngest niece. She is my youngest niece. This girl, let me tell you, she is smart as a whip, but she can be an airhead sometimes, and I love it. Some of the things that she says kills me, and I'm like, where do you come up with this stuff? But oh my God, I love her personality. She is so cute. I love her. And she's so great with the babies too, and I love it. I love it. The babies love her. And then my final is hosting. I love hosting. I hosted Thanksgiving this year, but now I only host Christmas. But I love hosting. It's so fun for me to have everybody at my house. And like for Christmas, I don't ask anybody to bring anything unless it's something specific that they want. But I do all the cooking, I do all the cleaning. I like this year I'm gonna do like a little grazing table and have a bunch of little sweets and stuff. I'm gonna actually put it up on my island because I feel like my little babies are gonna be little grabby with the candy and stuff. But yeah, I actually love hosting. Everybody brings their gifts here. And for Christmas, my sister prefers to do Thanksgiving. So it's fine with me. Doesn't bother me one bit. But yeah, it's a lot of fun to have all of your family around and in one place. So, but that's my thankful 30s for 2023. And I appreciate you guys spending your last half hour with me. And I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. And if you like this type of content, planning, planners, hobonichis, anything along those lines, hit that subscribe button because I'm always posting new content. And check that bell notification so you're notified every time I upload something new. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.